My name's Stan Helinski. I want to make this video to give you a little update of where we are at this point with this venture and I guess where we hope to go. I started about, as many of you know, 2 months ago with two 3D printers and gradually, thanks to loans from high schools and libraries and so forth, I now have 30 3D printers printing around the clock and I'm producing probably about 100 respirators per day. I have a whole team now of volunteers, so I just print, and the volunteers pick the masks up from my house every day. They assemble them, meaning they put foam around the edges to make them airtight. They put elastics on them. They put the um, MER 13 filters in them, and contact the institutions, coordinate with the providers, um, coordinate the supplies, coordinate the high priority institutions, designate them, and then deliver them. It's really an extensive situation at this point. 100% of these are donated. I will not sell masks. I will not sell respirators. I've been asked and asked and asked, and I will not do it. But we are self-funded, and that's where you come in. Um, at this point, we really, I don't think we would have gotten this far without having this crowdfunding going. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Um, each roll of plastic filaments costs about $20. I can produce about maybe 4 to 5 respirators per roll. I burn through about 10 pounds of plastic a day at this point. Um, I use also what's called Plactive, copper 3D, copper infused, medical grade, FDA approved filaments, usually used for making surgical instruments. It's antiviral and antibacterial. It's used for the filter that goes into the respirator. Now, respirator is a very important word as far as what we are making is concerned. We see in the media and the news, and I applaud all these people for doing it, the face shields. Face shields are great. Hospitals generally are not needing them. The hospitals use face shields pretty much exclusively. They're not used in other places because virus is aerosolized. So a face shield can't protect against a virus in the air except one that's coughed. So it's a shield against somebody who may cough openly in your presence. Respirators, on the other hand, are used the things that we're producing. Respirators are used sometimes in place of the N95 or certain surgical masks, um, and are tested with what a doctor explained to me was the perfume test, where the mask is fitted, perfume sprayed in the air, and if you cannot smell the perfume, then it's a good mask. It's a mask that's going to protect you from aerosolized viruses. So at this point, so where we're at now is I'm producing about, I would say upwards of about 100 per day, 100 respirators per day. The places that we get these to, it's sometimes inconceivable to believe that these institutions are so low on just basic stuff. Our hospitals like St. Elizabeth's and Boston Medical Center, Carney, um, Emerson, Cambridge Health Alliance. The list goes on and on. Nursing homes, it's just a drastically terrible situation. We're able to get respirators out to them really on an exigent basis too. You've got COVID positive patients that are just not um, that are not protected. They have no face coverings at all. The nurses are going into work and they literally have no protection at all. We're rushing respirators out to them, and hopefully we're stopping the spread and maybe stopping uh, keeping some people from getting infected who otherwise would not. Um, Fire, police, and EMS seem to have very little to no personal protection, depending on which town, municipality, or even Boston um, needs them. But there are a lot of police officers that are going off because they're sick, EMS going off duty because they're sick. So we're getting respirators out to them too. So I wanted to say thank you to you all for helping us with this endeavor. I can't tell you how much your contributions directly impact the ability to get protection out to these people who are putting their lives at risk every single day. It is an incredible thing. If you want to help, you want to have some input into what is going on. This is a great way to do it. We have become really the go-to place for donated, safe protection that can be worn in pretty severe COVID positive places where you have a lot of airborne virus. So I wanted to thank you. God bless and stay safe. Be safe. Stay healthy. My condolences to all those who have been directly or indirectly affected by this, either through health, through infection, and or through job loss and other things that are going on out there. So again, thank you. We are truly all acting as one here and really stepping up as a society and a nation. So thank you. If you'd like to reach out to me, my email is shelinski@gmail.com.